Okay, we're on.
Good afternoon. I'm Councillor Russell Oppenheimer, Executive Member for Countryside and Regulatory Services at Hampshire County Council. And this decision day is currently being broadcast live on YouTube via the County Council website. I'd like to welcome other members who are in attendance. So we've got Councillor McAtter, welcome, Councillor Pankhurst, Councillor Groves, welcome to you, and Councillor Nick Adams-King is also here, and I'd like to welcome all the officers who are joining us as well. Thanks for being here for this decision day. We have no deputations today, but before we go into exempt session, I will check whether any other members attending wish to say anything on this whilst the webcast is live. No, good. The report has been available to all county councillors, so I would just add that we can't refer to any elements directly whilst in open session. So before we go into exempt session, I just wanted to say a few words. Last December, I agreed a proposal that was designed to reduce financial liabilities for the County Council in relation to Titchfield Haven National Nature Reserve, whilst meeting our statutory obligations. The aim was to prioritise investment in the National Nature Reserve whilst avoiding the mounting costs of running the facility. The site is not only of national importance for wildlife, but also locally well loved and visited. The decision last December resulted in the closure of the cafe, shop and visitor centre at Titchfield Haven. It was not an easy decision, and it was taken after careful consideration of all the options. Given the financial situation facing Hampshire County Council and the mounting pressure on frontline services, we could no longer justify running a facility that was becoming an increasing burden to the public purse. I understand and acknowledge the strength of the feeling about this special place. The aspirations of the community for the site have been at the forefront of my mind throughout this process, and I can assure everyone that this continues as I make my decision today. I would like to reiterate that proceeds from the sale of Haven House, as well as Haven Cottage, will only be spent on the management of the nature reserve, including undertaking pressing health and safety works and providing funds to consider the long-term management of the whole area. I'm pleased that we will ring-fence the capital receipt arising from this sale. In the current financial climate, this is not always possible. This reflects our commitment to prioritise nature, along with all the community benefits that having a nationally important wetland brings to the local area and to Hampshire. We were clear from the outset that any proposals for the future ownership of Haven House and the Titchfield Haven National Nature Reserve would need to be cost neutral for the County Council, and that statutory responsibilities would need to transfer to the recipient as appropriate. Unfortunately, the proposals received in June 2023 did not achieve this, and at my decision day on 31st of July 2023, I made the decision to decline the proposals for the reasons I gave at that time. At the same decision day, I also confirmed that Haven House would be marketed in early autumn and that bids received for Haven House would be considered in line with the County Council standard asset disposal process, which would include consideration of both the financial and the social benefits. For those observing today, I just want to explain the process for this decision day. The report for the disposal of Haven House is an exempt report, so the content has not been made public due to the commercial sensitivities in relation to bidders. This is the normal process for all asset disposals by the County Council, and for the same reasons that the report was not published, I will consider the report in private session offline after stopping this webcast. Before I read the formal exclusion and request the webcast to be stopped, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those involved for the time and effort they have taken over the preparation and submission of proposals for Haven House. I'll now read the exclusion. That the public be excluded from the decision day during the following item of business, as it is likely, in view of the nature of the business to be transacted or the nature of the proceedings, that if members of the public were present during this item, there would be disclosure to them of exempt information within paragraph 3 of part 1 of Schedule 12A to the Local Government Act 1972, and further, that in all the circumstances of the case, The public interest in maintaining the exemptions outweighs the public interest in disclosing the information for the reasons set out in the report. Can we please end the webcast?
Thank you. I will confirm when we're offline.
Thanks, Katie.